Ultamize. Up to this point, we've been looking at what goes wrong. Now, let's make this practical. Let's take real world style situations and walk through what should have been said instead. Because the goal is not just to have you avoid mistakes, it's to replace risky language with safer, stronger alternatives. First scenario, a senior leader is asked about a struggling project in a meeting. Here's what they say. Well, honestly, parts of this plan don't really make sense. We probably moved too fast. That may feel candid, and it very well may be accurate. But if that sentence is clipped and shared, it sounds like a leader undermining their own organization. A safer version sounds something like this. We're identifying areas that need refinement, and we're already making adjustments to strengthen the plan. It's really the same idea. It's saying the same thing, completely different impact, though. Here's a second scenario. Someone's frustrated during a discussion and says, that's not a very smart approach. In the room, it might feel like direct feedback. In a clip, it sounds insulting. Here's a better version. I think there may be a more effective way to approach this. You're still disagreeing, but you're not creating a moment that can be interpreted as personal or dismissive or condescending. Here's a third scenario. This one is critical. A manager tries to use humor in a meeting and it says something like this. We all know how those people tend to handle deadlines. Maybe it gets a laugh in the moment, but if that line is captured and shared, it becomes something very different. Now it sounds like a generalization about a group. Now it sounds like bias. Could even sound like bigotry. A safer version, remove the target completely. Focus on the behavior, not the group. We've seen some delays in similar situations, so let's build in extra accountability here. Same intention, no risk of misinterpretation. Here's a fourth scenario, a quick casual reaction on a call. The whole thing is a mess. That might be how you feel. But that sentence, isolated, can sound like sweeping criticism of your team, your company, or leadership, or certain people. A better version. There are a few areas we need to clean up, and we're already addressing them. Again, same message, and that may sound bland to you, I get it, but I hope you take away the bigger point. You've got to really avoid sounding harsh and overly judgmental because the harsh stuff is what can survive. It's what gets quoted. Here's another scenario, tone combined with wording. Someone says, relax, it's not that big a deal. Even if the intention is to calm things down, the tone can come across as dismissive. A safer alternative is something like this. I understand the concern. Let's walk through what's actually happening and what we can control now. Now you're acknowledging and not dismissing. Here's the pattern you should notice across all of these. The risky version is typically more emotional, more absolute, more casual, more likely to sound harsh when isolated. The safer version is more measured, more specific, more neutral in tone. It's able to stand alone without context. Again, I want to stress this isn't about becoming a perfect robot that never makes a mistake. It's about being precise because precision is what protects you when your words are taken out of the environment you intended them for. So as you think about your own communication, start asking, what are the phrases I tend to use when I'm frustrated, joking, or reacting quickly? Those are the ones that need upgrading because those are the ones most likely to become your 30-second career killer.